Spence is, Marty Travis at Spence has been a real visionary, and they're in Fairbury, so mid-state, and he saw all these people that were raising all these food crops around him, even though that's not the bulk of the agriculture there, but they didn't have any market for it, and so he started sending out to, he was quite visionary really early on and wanted to become part of the Chicago culinary scene with restaurants, supplying restaurants, but then realized that since he was driving twice a week or sometimes more into the city, he could transport other people's food into it. And so he started becoming an aggregator. And the most interesting thing was the first crop we ever bought from somebody around him was raised by a 12-year-old boy on summer vacation, raising these amazing watermelons. And so he would bring that guy's crop of watermelons to us, and we fell in love with it. I had no idea they were being raised by a 12-year-old. But it was like a perfect kind of summer project for this kid. And so then a lot of other kids started, and then they grew this thing bigger, and now it's Down on the Farm is the name of the group, and they're aggregating from 100 farms. And they've got a great website set up so that they can, you can find out what each farm has, and then you can order from that farm, and then those people will bring that quantity to the aggregation spot so that they can then deliver it into Chicago, which means that we have accessibility as Chicago chefs to amazing produce from a lot of people, and including meat and eggs and all that sort of stuff are on that list. So vision, Marty had vision to start that, and didn't make any money at all on it, but changed the face of local agriculture with it. So I'm going to encourage you to think the same thing. Now, you can't go broke. That's the whole thing, is that nobody can go broke. And you can have your vision, and if you're breaking even, and you're not making any money on it, but you're still breaking even, then you can continue on until it grows big enough that you can do it. But you've got vision. And that's the thing, that you want to bring delicious food made from real fruits and vegetables to a group of people that are just not eating it. And I will say, that's God's work right there. And keep on that path. Figure out how you can make it break even, and so that you can sustain it until it takes off. Many of us in the restaurant business we go with a lick and a prayer into it and just say we hope we don't go in debt doing this thing, but we're passionate about what we're doing and eventually can grow it to the size that we can actually make a living on it. So my encouragement is that you do that.
Chef, we are out of time, but while you sign this for my husband, or you would kill me. We want to give everybody an opportunity to get their cookbook signed and talk. But if you can in 30 seconds or so, if you want this audience to take away one thing from your visit here to Springfield today, what is it?
I would say first and foremost that the work you're doing is absolutely essential. Okay, keep that in mind. And it's anything to do with food, anywhere along the chain is hard, okay? And it's unpredictable. We all share that, okay? So if we go into this just knowing that it's going to be hard work, I say, if you put me in a mid-level management job in a cubicle on the 31st floor of one of the high-rises in Chicago, I would jump out the window, okay? I need to be moving. I'm very active. I don't mind hard work. I don't mind long days. In fact, it makes me feel good. So there's nothing, don't feel bad ever about that, because the work that you are doing is essential to the survival of our culture, and keep doing it and keep talking to as many people about the beautiful stuff that you do. That's really essential. Be incredibly proud of it, because we're incredibly proud of what you guys do for us in the restaurant. You are the ones that make our lives beautiful and our guests' lives beautiful. So keep that work going, because it's very essential. I will say again what I said at the very beginning, we could not be more different, okay? Because you guys work early mornings, we work late nights, we work on you have to plan super far in advance. If you ask me to plan what I'm gonna be making in the restaurant next week, I couldn't do it because it's too far away, okay? So we work on very different schedules, but we enhance each other's lives in a really great way. And so I respect you guys from the bottom of my heart, and I know so many chefs that do in Chicago, so keep up the great work.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chef Rick Bayless.